Are we live?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Happy Thursday, ladies.
Happy
Happy
Thursday.
Thursday.
How's everybody doing this week?
Great.
Wow.
Good.
Well, this week we are celebrating the upcoming Mother's Day. So, I don't have any children, but I did ask my mother. Our topic tonight is the joys and challenges of motherhood. So I asked my mother what her biggest joy and biggest challenge was as far as motherhood. And
Yes.
I'm going to
Yes.
awesome. But I did ask my mother. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, and she said her biggest joy was watching her children grow up to be happy, healthy, productive citizens. And I asked her what her biggest challenge was, and she said having them surrounded by people whose parents shared the same value system as she did and keeping us safe. So I thought those were interesting answers, and I thought that would be a great start to our discussion tonight to talk about the joys and the challenges of motherhood. And I just want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day, all the mothers out there, all the aunties, all the people that step in some motherly way. And we're praying for anyone who's lost their mom or feeling sad during this season, and those women who may not have had children and feel sad about that, and also those women who may have lost a child. We're praying for you, but we hope that you will find some enlightenment and some joy in this discussion tonight, because we hope to be a blessing, and we have brought some very special guests tonight. The children of our good girlfriends are here.
Yay.
So we're really excited. I'm Cara Dunstan. We're going to go around and introduce everyone, and it's just going to be a free-for-all Mother's Day discussion. Q, you want to go?
Sure. Happy Friday Eve. And it's a double celebration week for me because I also had a born day. But I am a mother and a mother auntie and all that other kind of stuff. So I'm happy to be here. Some will be joining us from my side later.
Awesome. And happy birthday, Q.
Happy birthday, Q.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, fellow Torian.
Hey, Marcy.
I'm here. Hello, everybody. Another great thankful Thursday for me, for sure. Doubly thankful to be here, not only with my good girlfriends, but with the children. So just looking forward to some great discussions. And thank you to all of our young folks who are joining us this evening.
Yes.
I am the mother of one son.
I love it.
Lisa.
Good evening, everyone. And like you, happy Friday Eve. And happy Mother's Day to everyone. And I echo what Cara said. These are my two darlings. I also have a son. I had to struggle to get these two here, but but we're here.
I'm so excited.
And they are excited, even if they don't look like they are.
You want me to go? Or Cece?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay, me. Hi, I'm Regina Clay, and I am glad to be here. I am so grateful that my two children, one boy, one girl, are on tonight, and I am grateful. I was a mother late in life, so I always encourage mothers. I used to get so discouraged when people would say Happy Mother's Day to me when I didn't have any children. And, and I've come to realize that, going through that process. So I'm glad to be here tonight with my good girlfriends.
Hi, I'm Cece, and Happy Thursday, and I am so happy to be here with my good girlfriends. I am a mother of all mothers. I love being a mom. I have 3 kids that I gave birth to, and I have about 4 or 5, at least 4 kids that, other than the 3 I gave birth to, that I had a hand in raising. And hopefully 2 of my children will join us, but my goddaughter is here with us today, Courtney Burns. So I have a couple of god kids that calls me mom, that 3 of them actually live with me, like I said, and I help raise. And one just stuck his head in and ran out, but he had to go with his mom this weekend because it's Mother's Day. But I'm just delighted. I mean, I think all my life I wanted to be a mother. I don't know why, but I'm happy, very happy to be a mother. And I just love my children to death.
Awesome.
And Courtney is also now business person for today too. And she's going to be introducing her business later on, the Glow Up. So I'm so proud of Courtney and all her achievements that she have done. So Courtney, you can say hi.
Hi, everybody. My name is Courtney. I am a mother of 3. I have a daughter, and then I have 2 young boys that drive me up a wall daily. And I'm grateful to be a mom. I'm grateful that I've had that opportunity. It's definitely been a learning experience, and but it's something I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. Like, I have a day job, I have 3 kids, and I have a business. So you can imagine how busy I am, but I'm still extremely grateful. And it's so nice to meet you ladies, and I really appreciate you all inviting me here tonight.
Well, and I forgot to mention one other thing. Not only am I a mother, I am a grandmother too of 3. And I might be the only one among us that is a grandmother. So I have grandchildren. So I'm very blessed.
I have blended grandma.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jeanette, and I'm happy to be back with my good girlfriends for another fabulous Thursday. This is extra special because we have our children. I am a proud mother. I am a proud daughter. I'm a proud auntie. I love every aspect of being a mother. You know, some people complain about different things. I can say I have one daughter. She is with us tonight. Hi, Niley. And I have enjoyed every stage of her development. So I usually say that we are not experts. We are just good girlfriends kicking it the way good girlfriends do. But we are experts. I have indeed surrounded myself with women that are experts in rearing children. While our walks may be different, our experience may be different, there's a lot that we have in common. There's a lot of wisdom around this virtual living room. And I am so blessed to be here. So welcome to our virtual living room again, and let's jump into it.
Yes. Cara, I'm going to introduce our last guest, young man who joined. So Cece, this is my Marcus that I talk about. So Marcus, I do talk about you with the good girlfriend, usually during the after party. Just want to let you know, I'm not blowing you up on Facebook all the time. So Marcus and Jeanette calls Nile Nolly, I call Nile Nala. So Nile and Marcus are also good friends. So thank you, Marcus, so he is my one and done, my one and only. He is my ride or die. Indeed.
Hi, Marcus. We don't feel like we know you so well.
Ooh, Marcus.
Marcus, yay.
And I have to say that Elisa has been on our show before. She's a returning guest. She's been here. Regina's daughter, Elisa, has been one of our spotlighted businesses. So thank you, Elisa, for coming back. And Antonio, welcome to the Good Girlfriends chat for your first visit, but we are so glad you joined us tonight. So let's get started. Who wants to start the discussion about motherhood? You want me to start? I don't know nothing. I'm not an expert.
let the non-mother
start birthing no babies. How about that?
You know a lot about birthing babies because we all call you with our drama and whatever else that's going on. So
after the birth.
So she knows after the birth. She knows a lot. She has given a lot of advice.
She's on Cara.
All of
my children.
Yes.
I know she's on Cara.
And mine too.
But I only know about after birth.
Well, that's important. That's a lot of years. Afterbirth is a lifetime commitment. So.
Yes. So since the children are here, I always tell your parents that I have thoroughly enjoyed you all growing up, and you all give me so much love, and I appreciate it. So I'm telling you that right now, children. I love all of you as if I did give birth to you. So right there, I'm just blessed by all of you.
So I do want to ask the young people,
Yes.
what makes your mother unique or special?
Way to put him on the spot.
If you want to share,
if you want to share, you don't have to share. Want to share.
And you, it is
And
really
what's funny
good.
is Lyric was like, are they gonna ask us that question? She's like, because I have a whole lot to say.
Okay,
well, come on,
bring
Lyric.
it, girl.
I'm sure she doesn't.
And Lyric and Antonio were in nursery school, preschool together.
Oh yeah, it's a small world, small world.
It is. And Marcus and I have been together like third grade.
Yes.
Wow. So Lyric, you have something you want to share? Uh-oh, are you on mute?
She's gonna have to come close to the mic.
Oh, you
That
might
we
have to
can't.
come up with-
Oh, okay. What makes my mom unique is how much she cares about others and her family, even though it may come off sometimes as being mean. It's honestly just because she wants the best for us and she wants us to do our best and just be the best we can be overall.
Very nice.
I'll go next. I think what makes my mom unique is her humor, her drive, and her independence. She's always caring for other people. She's always trying to get things done in an orderly manner in a certain way, but it's always done right. And she's always really funny, just really nice, really, really bubbly, really open-hearted, and yeah.
Marco.
Okay, can I follow Marcus? Because I absolutely exit after this answer. But I think what makes my mom unique is how personable she is. I think that everybody who meets her gets a good aura from her, and all of my friends really trust her. She was always the mom that like everybody came to if they had a problem or like were nervous about getting something off their chest. And I was so blessed to be gifted with that mother, because that meant that if ever I was worried about something or nervous or feeling anxious, I could just go to my mom. So I love you, Mommy, and I have to go.
I love
I love you all as well. Happy Mother's
All right.
Day.
See you,
Thank you,
Nala.
Nala.
Hi, sweetie.
Thank you for coming.
So
Okay,
if
I want to chime in. I'm sorry. Am I interrupting? Sorry.
No, go.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll go after you.
So I was blessed with not only a mom, but I also have my godmother, Ronnie, here. And I will say about her, the greatest things about her is that she never forgets. So it's like, even when it's like dates that you don't remember, she's never forgotten a birthday. She's never forgotten an important date in me or my children's lives. Like we never miss our Christmas pajamas. She's just very thoughtful and very creative and very talented. And I think like the most important thing, like she's shown, I can't speak for my god sisters and my god brother, but she's shown me how to be resilient, because no matter how many times like circumstance or people have tried to like put her down or be mean or nasty or detrimental to her, she always just took the high road, which I'm still learning, because but she has definitely instilled that in us, to be the peacemaker and be genuine and just don't let anybody take you off of your path. So I really love and appreciate her for that.
So we had another young one pop in who has been here before. That's my one and only biological, but I have many blended. Kiana, and she wanted to share just a little bit.
Hi,
Hey,
Kim.
Q. Hey, little Q.
So I want to say that what makes my mom unique is, like she just said, she's actually a mom to everybody. So all of my friends, whoever comes across her, they're like, Mama Q this and Mama Q that. She's always there for everyone. I feel like she's also like my personal diary. I can tell her everything or ask her about anything under the sun. I don't even try to check Google. I just like, Mom, what's this about? And she's always there. She always knows the answer.
That's so sweet. Now I see why we all hang out. with-
Elisa, we can't hear you. Come,
Yeah,
come
Elisa.
closer to the,
Guys, hear me now?
yes.
Okay, something unique about my mom, I think, would be her dedication to her hustle and grind. You know, she's always dedicated to doing her work. She's always on her grind, and that's something that she has instilled in me. And I'm also on my grind. So thank you for that.
Business women. Y'all on it.
Antonio?
Don't put him on the spot like that.
That's a good big sister.
I'll go ahead and go. One thing that makes my mom unique is she just gives off positive vibes all the time. No matter what situation there is, sometimes she can get a little tense, but there's always a reason behind what she's doing, and it's all out of love, all out of kindness, all out of wanting the best for you. And I believe that's the best type of person, someone who wants the best for you, understands where you're coming from and what's the best for you, and is able to show you that and walk you through life like that.
Or are you on mute?
Oh, sorry. I just want to tell you all those were beautiful answers to that question. I mean, you all blew me away. And I'm telling you, I see why birds of a feather flock together, because I heard a lot of the same themes from all the children about my fabulous good girlfriends who are the best mothers ever. You ladies rock. Y'all are the best. I'm telling you. Your children, I'm telling you, that was just really a blessing to hear that from your children. So, I mean, it blessed me. I'm sure it blessed the mothers too, but what a perfect Mother's Day gift to hear that live from your children. So, thank you, children.
Yes, thank you. Nicely
Thank
stated,
you.
everyone. Nicely
Yes,
stated.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
Aunt Cara, I know you don't have any children, but I just want to say that I really love you and I feel like I can come to you about anything. And that's something that's really important to me.
Oh.
awesome.
I love you too. That's really sweet. And you
So
can-
one of my bonus children just joined us. As I call him Keithus. His name is Keith. Hi Keith. Hi Keithus. He's you gotta take yourself off of mute, Keith.
I feel like I hear Keith's name a lot too.
All right, there we go. So I was just
Yes.
talking.
Keithus lives with me, and so you probably hear him a lot, right?
I'm
But
barely
he's-
there, but I'm always there.
Yes.
So I was calling to say what's up because I'm in the car with the windows down. So I said, all right, it's 8 o'clock. Let me call and say what's up because Mama J told me to call, say what's up. And then I'm gonna bounce.
I think
always wanna
all
go.
children are gonna bounce, but
Right.
I think it's funny that Cece has so many names.
Right. I know.
I
Mama
know,
J.
that is true.
Called you Mama J.
I'm Cece,
That's
I'm
right,
Ronnie. He calls me
because-
Mama J. So my son
Tell her-
friends all call me Mama J. My daughter friends call me Mama Ronnie. And then it's Cece, Ronnie. I have a lot of names, yes. I just answer. It doesn't matter.
She has
Aunt
many hats.
Ronnie,
She does a
having
lot of
many hats, yes.
Very nice. Anybody have any funny stories about your mom? Something that made you laugh? I don't know.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I had a pet spider. I believe I had a lot of pet things in the house, and she doesn't really like it a lot. So normally I'll scare her with certain animals, and I have a snake as well. So I mean, when she's doing certain duties or whatever she's doing around the house, I scare her very easily. So like I remember this one time, and I didn't have any animal this time, and I just touched her foot. I crept up on her, and I was on the floor rolling around. And I touched her foot while she was washing the dishes, and she jumped and screamed, and she was about to cry. And she's just like, "Why you do that?"
Oh my God.
I'm laughing now at it. Oh my God, he scared the daylights out of me. I thought something was crawling on me, on my feet. And I don't like bugs. Anybody know me? I don't like bugs. I don't like snakes. I don't like, he find like the grasshopper and that's his pet for the week until it dies or whatever in the house. He find the daddy long leg and I can't kill it. The craziest things.
Oh,
And
gosh.
yes, oh my God, he scared the daylights out of me that day. Yes. But he's always trying to scare me. He hide behind the corner, around the corner. I come in the kitchen and cut the light on and he'll jump out of nowhere. Yes.
It's just so much fun. I don't know. That's just me. That's me. I don't know.
Torturing her.
Yes.
I think she secretly loves
Tears
it.
in my eyes laughing.
You know she's a scaredy cat.
That's the best part. It's just like I can't help myself. It's like an addiction. I'm not able to help
Right.
myself.
You know I'm a scaredy cat and he scares the heck out of me.
But I give her a break though. I do give her a break when she's doing certain things like baking or when I'm just traveling or whatever. I give her a break. Period. I give her a break. I think it's about 2 months have gone by and I have not done anything to her. So like she's on a break right now. It's like Christmas break. So I'm just until I get her next time.
Yeah, don't mess with her while she's baking. Don't mess.
I don't. There are rules. There are rules. I respect the rules. I did it one time and I messed her up and I felt bad. So I was like, oh, I ain't gonna do that no more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's good.
Can't mess with the money. Can't mess with the money. But that's my story.
Thank you, Keithus.
You're welcome, Mama J. I love you. I'm gonna see you later because we on.
I love you too. See you. Thanks for coming
Bye,
on.
nephew.
All right, see you, everybody.
Nice meeting you.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto East Hampton Drive.
Is his real name Keithus?
Name is Keith.
Keith.
His name.
His real name is Keith.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Lisa, it looks like Lyric might have a funny story. She got a funny story?
Okay,
Yes.
let's
Come on,
hear
Lyric.
Lyric, hold on for 1 sec. I think Marcus is gonna roll out on us. Do you have any parting words you'd like to say, Marcus? Thank you so much, Marcus, for coming on. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. All of you guys are amazing. I hear about these talks all the time. You guys talk about great stuff. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Keep having those talks because some of them sound really interesting. I'll tune on maybe next time or another time for different talks just to put my input maybe. And yeah, thank you guys.
Don't leave without a funny story about
Oh,
Marcus.
you're right,
You
you're
need a
right.
funny story.
And Marcus,
Marcus.
you know you have some funny stories about your mother.
I
You probably
know.
got funny stories about me too, Lord.
There's so many. I don't know.
You can share what about Aunt Jeanette.
I don't know.
You see how your mother flipped that, right, Marcus?
I don't know. Village nights are always fun, always funny. I don't know any specific ones.
Thank you.
Right, don't get too specific.
Thank you. Thank you, love.
nephew.
He
Don't
said,
do
you
that.
heard, he said village, he
Right.
said village nights are always fun. Good
Yes.
answer. Good
Yes,
answer.
leave it there.
Love you, Marcus.
Bye, guys.
Love you.
Thank you.
Bye, Marcus. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.
Lyric,
Hi, Lyric.
let's hear this story.
Sorry, Lyric.
Uh-oh.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear?
No.
How about now?
We can hear you.
Oh, it was April Fool's Day last year, and I just wanted to play a prank on my mom. And I have a TV in my room, so I pulled up this YouTube video that looks like the screen is cracked. So when you play it, the screen of the TV looks like it's cracked. And I went downstairs to my mom. She was working, and I was like, "Mom, I think I broke the TV." And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "I think I broke the TV." And I was like, "You got to come upstairs and see it." And she was coming up the stairs, and I had to run to my room to set it up because I had this thing with a sharp point. So I was going to act like that hit the TV and broke the screen. And she came up the stairs and she was like, "How did you break the TV? How did you do this?" It's like, "You shouldn't have been messing around." And I was going to let her keep going, but I didn't want her to like get too exhausted, like yelling. And I was just like, "It's a prank. It's a YouTube video." And she was like, "Why would you do that?" And she just went out the room. And what was funny is because I did the same prank to my dad like a few minutes earlier, but they had different reactions. My dad was like, "Oh, well, TV's broken, you just can't use it now. It was like completely different things.
Oh, I love that. They
Difference
have
between
It
mom and
really
dad.
looked like, I mean, it looked like a broken screen. It looked like a broken, and we had just bought this TV. Like we had just bought this TV. Yeah.
Send it to me. I want to try that prank here and see what happens.
Oh,
Uh,
do it. Don't do it. Andre already heard it. He's already heard it on the. Oh, Elise and Antonio. Lord. Oh, Elisa, go ahead. You know the one I'm talking about.
She want to tell her own story. Go ahead.
like which one?
I don't know what you want to tell. Antonio, you got a story? No, you don't have a story. Oh, go ahead. Come to close to the.
Okay, this actually happened today. So we were walking back to the house, and this guy was outside, and he was just like, "I'm with BG&E, and we could check your electric bill or something." And then I was like, "He's not even in BGE colors. Like he was in purple and orange." And I was like, And then my mom was like, "Sir, what are you doing?" And she was not playing no game. She was like, "Sir, I don't know who you are. Get off my property." And I was like, "Yep." And I was just standing there because I was like, "Okay."
That's funny. Yes, and I took pictures and I did extra look because both my children know. Go ahead, what, Lisa?
She did a lot. She told the neighbors she was on it.
Because that's what I do.
That's right. That's funny. That's hilarious, actually.
That's about right, sir.
Sir,
Sir?
Her sir.
What are you doing?
And then he was like, "Ma'am, this is really important. Ma'am, this is really important." He just kept saying that. And he was like, "Ma'am, I'm not being rude." And my mom was like, "Get off my property." And I was like, she wasn't playing.
Ooh. Oh, Courtney. Courtney, you're on mute, Courtney.
Okay, there we go. I have a funny story. We were young, like really, I don't even think we were teenagers yet. And we were staying, I always would stay like weekends at Randy's house, or my god sisters would stay with me. So we would kind of like rotate. So we were at her house, it was Christmas time, and she let us make like these gingerbread houses. And it was like this whole, like she had this big whole like cardboard thing. And once we were finished, we would put our gingerbread house on it, and we made like it looked like a little town because it was so many of us at her house at any given time where we literally all made a gingerbread house and it looked like a village when we were done. So she didn't want us to eat the gingerbread house right then and there because it was too much sugar, it was late, and she wanted us to go to sleep for church the next morning. So my godbrother, which is her son, saw a bug like on the wall. It was like an ant or something. And I don't know what in his bright mind told him to go and get boric acid and put it on the bug, but he sprayed it because he was afraid of he sprayed it and it got all over the gingerbread house village. So of course we couldn't eat it then. So then every time like somebody new would come and like come in, like she didn't take the village down. She left it up because she was like, it's Christmas, like it's Christmas. But then it came with a disclaimer. So people would come over and they'd be like, "Oh, a gingerbread." We're like, "Don't eat it. Don't eat it. You'll die." So she just would not take this like gingerbread death village down. It would just sit there and look pretty, but people would think it was snow and it was boric acid. Like, don't eat it. So
TJ destroyed it.
we were so mad at him because we had like all the good candy to decorate the gingerbread houses, and he sees one ant and destroys everything. So that was my. I will never forget that. I will never
So maybe
forget
I
that.
passed on my fear of bugs to my children. My bad habit of
She
fear of bugs
did.
to my kids because he's not the only one that's scared of them too. Sierra is
Yeah.
too, and Tyler is too. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't like bugs, but I mean, mine is more so spider based because I just can't comprehend why they exist. So that's where I'm at with it. I can't do spiders.
Mine definitely has arachnophobia. She can be anywhere, anywhere. There could be the tiniest of spider somewhere, And she'll call my
That's
husband,
me.
Mr. Joseph, come kill this spider.
Mm-hmm. Spider.
Now
Oh
she
my
got
God.
to call her husband to do it.
I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. It's funny, but it's not funny. So, well, since we're talking about bugs, so when I first hurt my back, I couldn't move, and there was a spider on the ceiling, and I could not get out the bed, and there was nobody home, and I literally laid there for 8 hours watching that spider, make sure that spider didn't move anyway until somebody came home for work, so I could tell TJ to come in the room and kill a daggone spider for me. And every time somebody would call me, I was like, "It's a spider on the roof, on the ceiling." And I don't want it to fall on my bed. I don't want it to fall on me because I can't get up. I can't move. And my sister was like, "I can't believe you spent the 8 hours and watched that daggone spider until somebody came home." But yeah, I'm terrified of bugs. I hate them.
Oh, that is funny. I know that my children, I know my son just finished a baseball practice, and my daughter, and they both have school in the morning to get up and work.
Yeah,
But I appreciate, and I just want to say that, and I'm sure that every mother on here, you know, yes, sometimes we may be tough and hard, but it's all because we love you and we love to celebrate you. And that's why we, wanted to bring you on. That's why we wanted to highlight you. And I cannot think of a better job that I have in my life, and that is to be a mother. And as Jeanette said, there's no book, and there's no script, there's no way to do things because everything is different. I think that my children can say, or they may say, they may or they may not say, that, I tried to raise them a little bit different than the way that my mother raised me, so, and I know sometimes I do come off like Nana, but, so I appreciate them. I appreciate them for getting on. And before you all leave, Elisa or Antonio, do you have parting words? Look, we can't hear you, Elisa.
I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed being back. If you ever want me to come back, I will come back.
Oh,
And we should,
thank you, Elisa.
Elisa, before you go, we just need to highlight again that you are a makeup artist for anyone who's out there looking for a makeup artist. And also she's an artist. The last time you were on, you shared some of your artwork, and I have purchased a couple pieces. I just want to tell you all, I love them. I mean, absolutely love my art from Elisa. So if anyone's looking for art, or if you need a makeup artist, please contact Elisa Drake, and we will make sure that we put some contact information out there, right, Regina?
She has an Instagram. Yeah, she has an Instagram.
My
There you go.
Instagram is @artsojs. So
There you go. We'll put that in the chat so we can have that out.
Can you say that again?
I'm gonna type it in the chat.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, alrighty then. Antonio, are you gonna say anything before you get off?
All I'll say is thank you for having me. This is my first time on. It was fun. Seems like a fun group of people. It'll always be a fun group of people if my mom's involved. And thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Antonio, for coming.
Happy Mother's Day to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Elisa. Bye, Antonio.
Good night.
Lyric, are they leaving, Lisa?
Yeah.
Say hi.
They are shy.
Well, tell them.
Thank you. Tell them thank you for coming.
Thank them for coming.
Thank you.
Look at
the half a face you got for Kiana.
All of the children that got on. Q, you're still here.
Half a Q is
Thank you,
here.
Q.
I know.
Half a Q, yeah. We only see half your face, Q. We only see half of you. There you go.
There you
Come on,
are.
girl. Get that beauty.
Look, I still have my sweatshirt that I love.
Me too.
Look, it got a little chilly.
Me
It was a little
Thank
chilly
you.
this morning. And I was like, let me put my sweatshirt on.
Yeah, me
Go
too. I
walk
still have
in.
mine too.
Yeah,
I appreciate the support.
That's how I'm
Absolutely.
doing. I've seen people looking at it, but they don't want to ask me, but they're looking at it like, what's that? But they don't ask me yet. I'm waiting for them to ask me a question. I have all your information ready for them. But that's
Thank you.
That's right. I didn't even mention, I totally forgot. She loves that sweatshirt. I mean, she loves it.
Thank you.
Y'all gotta get the
I'm
upgrade this
happy.
time with the silk lining and the hoodie.
Oh, I have one right now.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
You need to come back and give us a little, update on your business so we can see what's out there for next season.
Yes, I'd love to.
That would be great.
Well, I'll be nice for you, Kiana. I know you just got off from work and my grand dog is barking up a storm, she said. So
Oh yeah.
I know you haven't had your dinner, but did you want to say anything? And we won't hold you hostage.
No.
I just want to say happy Mother's Day to everyone. I know my mom is amazing and I just know you guys are amazing also. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week and thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And
Thank you.
see ya. Bye. And
Bye.
Juanita, add all of her contact information to the Facebook Live too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mo.
Oh, I mean, not that we're ending. Now we can talk about motherhood.
Yes.
Look, now we can talk about motherhood.
Yeah.
Trials and tribulations.
That was so sweet.
Well,
Children.
before we talk about the trials and tribulations, we should talk about our own mothers too. We can answer that same question that
yes.
you, that you posed to the children. Say it again, Cora.
Yeah, what was the question? That's a great idea.
Something special about your mother.
Oh,
Go ahead, Cora.
My mother is a lot of fun. Like, she's taught me that you should always find something fun about life, and she keeps it fun even in her older age. So I really appreciate that about her. And she stays fly. We already know. I've already said that. She stays fly. So I'm trying to keep up. It's not working, but I'm trying to keep up with her. But yes, she's taught me I've watched her age gracefully and still keep it young and fresh. And I appreciate that about her. And I also, like, when I was listening to your children speak, it was touching because all the things they said about you all is exactly how I feel about my mother. She has set the bar high standards wise for us and really wanted the best for us. And no matter whether we agree with her methods or not, I always knew she wanted the best for us, and I appreciate that. So that's what I love about my mother. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love you.
She's watching.
Is she watching?
Yes, she is.
No, I'm just saying, we know she's watching.
If she's not watching live, she'll see it by tonight.
Jeanette, do you want to go or you?
I will say, yes, I will speak about Shirley. So I think there are many things that I admire and find to be special about my mother. And I'll just start off by saying that's what makes her special, because there's so many things that are admirable about Shirley. But I think two things. One is that she is the most gracious person that I know. And I am blessed to have had her, or to still have her, because I think that that's a gift that she has passed on to me. And like Cara's mother, my mother enjoys life to the fullest. So much so that I look at her sometimes and I'm like, where'd you get all this energy from? I'm sitting on the couch ready to go to sleep and she's ready to, be on the move and do something. So she loves life. She's gracious to all. And I am blessed and grateful to have her. So love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. I know she's watching or will watch at some point. Maybe not right now. Her show is on. I don't know. Because her show comes first now. Sorry. All this love I'm pouring on her. If her show is on, she ain't watching Good Girlfriend. So her show is over.
Yeah. And I would just say that my mother is just, she's my shero. And one thing that I can appreciate about my mom is that no matter the tough place that her children have ever been in, especially me, any tough place, like she's always there with an encouraging word. Like my mom will, like, she'll cut out an article and just gently hand it to me, or she'll, all of those things. And I remember growing up, she used to be what I thought was critical, but actually was constructive, right, for my upbringing. And she loves the Lord and loves her family and pours out her heart to her family. And that's what I most appreciate about her. She is my number one fan. She's my number one fan, and I'm her number one fan as well. She doesn't have Facebook, so she's not watching, but maybe I'll encourage her to watch the YouTube channel. I'll encourage her. And for those of you that don't subscribe to the YouTube channel, Good Girlfriends. Okay.
That's right.
So I'll go. I think what I love most about my mother is, and from what I learned from, I guess, a young age, is her tenacity and her work ethic. I'm an only child and my mom is a single parent, but I always marveled in just, how they say, your kids are watching what you do. So like they're your role model. You're their role model. So, I would watch my mom just make things happen. And even when, and I think, Carr, you made a comment, I want to say, and it might have been about one of our mutual friends, and you said that, when things were going on in the background, her daughter didn't even know like things were going on. And so I know that with my mom, we never really struggled because we had a village, but there were still certain things like going on in the background that, if I needed or if I wanted, she found a way to make it happen. And when I was younger, I didn't realize really like the sacrifices that she was making, because she never complained about it. She rarely ever said no. And I always just saw her working to get it done and just to make life more comfortable for me. And until, I was much older, did I realize like all of these things that my mom sacrificed. And I really appreciate that. And it's just like, she's like a miracle worker, like a miracle worker. And, I appreciate her for that. And I love her for that. And I'm sure that I haven't probably told her as much as I should have. And my mom is still here and she knows it. But like, she is the greatest. She's the greatest.
I love how you said that. I think all mothers are miracle workers.
Yeah, I agree.
I love that.
I would agree with that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all have those experiences where our mothers made it happen.
Yes.
We don't know how it happened, but they made it happen.
Made it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm sure you all do the same thing for your children. You make it happen. They have no idea how things happen, but
sometimes I don't realize how it happened, but it all comes together and it happens.
That's for sure, Cece. Look, I'm like, I know it's nothing but, because I'm like, what? How did I do that?
Right. Yeah. I want to say that all the things that you all said about y'all mom is so true to my mom too. My mom was single mom of 3. Well, she was married and divorced and became single mom of 3 girls. And I know we are her pride and joy. Like, she pushed for us to just be the best we could be, way better than she was. and ever could be. And, you know, that she got three college grads, and that we all was doing well in our profession. And my mom was the, I wasn't gonna say party mom, but my mom was the party mom. Like we was the house mom. Like she had all the kids, all our friends loved our mom. And my mother was like me. And I guess I kind of took that from her. Like she was my something to everybody, my Horton, my Flint, my somebody. Yeah, my Flint,
My Reese.
my Reese, right. So she had a lot of names too. And, you know, she just always made a way out of no way. And like you said, growing up, you didn't understand the struggle or didn't understand how she did it. But looking back, I know she made a way out of no way. And I know she sacrificed a lot for me and my sisters so that we could be the best we could be. And Mom, I know I don't say it often, and I know sometimes she watches, and I'm sure she'll catch it if she's not watching live. But Mom, I love you. I appreciate you. You are the best, and I wish you the best Mother's Day ever. Love you, Mommy.
Thank you. You know, Cece, I think you took the words right out of my mouth. I was thinking that they make a way out of no way. I mean, that sort of like really does it all for me. My mother is a woman of faith, and she, I used to always joke and say she's E.F. Hutton. When she speaks, everybody listens, you know, because she has such deep common sense. Like I've never met anybody, you know, constantly she's like, it seems to me. And I'm like, well, Mom, sometimes it don't seem to everybody else, because her thinking and processing, it's so basic and it's such common sense about how something should be done. I mean, she's creative. She loves the garden. You know, she plants. She used to make my sister and I's clothing. And I said to my partner a while ago, I said, I have nice parents. And he kind of looked at me. I said, no, I have just really, my folks are nice people. They are just nice, decent, loving, kind, caring people. You know, they're gracious to anyone that comes to the door. They love our friends. My mother is just, you know, she talks about our village all the time and how grateful that even she is for us, you know, to have our village. And I think as we get older and we watch our parents and our mothers, specifically as they grow into women and you become a woman and then you're kind of with them and you're really growing together. My mother just celebrated her 90th birthday last year. And she is still, all praises, still, you know, rocking it and walking the track. And my mother played tennis. She played with the Black Tennis Association for years. She didn't even start playing tennis till she was like 40, 45 years old, you know, and she played until, you know, arthritis came and, you know, took her knees. You know, I've also watched her grow and watch her growth as a woman also. And at the same time, Cece, again, when you talk about making a way out of no way, you know, I watched her do that and love on her children and, you know, talking about the ride or die spirit, you know, she's always there for whatever the needs were, you know, no matter what. And I think, you know, as children, if you have that in your life, it's comforting when we don't even know that either we need the comfort or we don't know it's there. Because you know that there is something dependable at the end of the day, no matter what, you know, that you can come home to and even talk about. And that's just irreplaceable. And I'm very grateful and love my mom as well, without a doubt.
Okay, I'll talk about my mom. I don't know if she'll see this or not. She's on Facebook, but very sporadically. But my mom was special to me about my mom is that I feel like I never wanted for anything. And we didn't have it all, but in my mind, we had it all. It was like, I didn't know struggle. I didn't know desperation like some of my peers. I didn't, you know, look for love in the wrong places and things like that. So I'm very grateful for my mom. And she's an inspiration to me as a parent because, you know, I witnessed her I watched her work jobs that she hated so that I could go to private school. I could have, you know, the best of the best. we could go on family vacations out of the country and places that my peers weren't as fortunate. And I watched her put her dreams ultimately on hold to raise me and make sure that she could provide for me. So, when I was in middle school, high school, she went to nursing school. She became a nurse. She's a nurse for almost 20 years. And now she's in school for her nurse practitioner. Like, I'm watching her achieve her dreams now that she doesn't have to, quote unquote, raise me. And she's irreplaceable.
Wait a minute, Courtney. She's not a nurse. She's not in school for her nurse practitioner. She was in school for her nurse DNP, which is a doctorate in nurse practitioner.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
It's a doctorate now. Yeah,
Doctorate
they
in nurse
changed it.
practitioner. She already is a nurse practitioner. She's in school for a doctorate in nurse practitioner.
So she, like I said, she is irreplaceable as a grandmother. I have 3 children, and my 2 sons have special needs, and she is just so responsive and so caring and so just everything to them as well, like she was to me. And my kids affectionately call her Uma, and she is just the greatest Uma that anybody could ask for. Because like even now, as an adult, I'm spoiled. Like if it's something I want or something I need, it's like no hesitation. And she might cuss and fuss about it, but it turns up eventually. So it's like she's just the greatest mom that anybody could ask for. And like I said, she blessed me with a great godmother as well, because she knew that in Ronnie that she would be there. She saw something in her that her and my dad both wanted her in my life forever. And I just consider myself so blessed because my team is solid. I mean, I couldn't ask for better women in my life and better examples and role models on what strength and endurance and perseverance and hard work and just mothers and grandmothers and aunts, sisters, anything that we as women encounter in our relationships, and they all set the bar high and instill that in us. Now, whether we followed it or not, that's another story, but definitely they made sure that we had what we need to be successful and be our best selves and instill these things in our children. I'm forever grateful. I love you, Ronnie, and I love my mom, Frances. I don't know if she'll ever see this, but I love you, and I'm just forever grateful and forever in debt. Happy Mother's Day. I love you.
Oh, thank you, Courtney. Happy Mother's Day to you too. I love you too, Courtney. You are amazing. You're a woman. You really are. And maybe another time, another discussion, we'll have you back on
Okay.
on that discussion. She has 2 special needs children, and she's an awesome mom to them. And she does a lot over and beyond. And so you get it from your mother. So so you have taken notes and you have done very well. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Anytime. I love this. I had no idea this was going on. This is great.
I don't know how I say it every week. I gotta get on
You
my
did, but
girlfriend.
I know, and and the way my brain is mush. Is work, kids, business, bed, do it all over again. So it's just like you'll say something, and it didn't register until you were like, "Hey, Thursday, come join," and I'm like, "Okay." So it's like if you don't say it like that, it's like in one ear, out the other. But you have mentioned it. I'm not even gonna say you haven't. It's just my brain.
Okay.
Anybody else? Did we get everybody?
Who's got plans this weekend? What are y'all doing?
Oh, I'm gonna be upfront and tell you all this. I say this every year. Sometimes I post it and sometimes I don't. On Mother's Day, I want to not hear the word mother. I want to be by myself. I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to go to dinner like a group. First of all, I don't really like going out on Mother's Day because I just think it's too much, it's too crowded, it's too, you know what I mean? And now with the pandemic and
COVID is a
they can't have the
no-no.
crowded restaurants,
Mm-mm.
you know it's gonna be a backup and the food is gonna be horrible. I mean, even great restaurants don't have great food on that day, right? I mean, unfortunately, I hate to say that. But literally, I say this every year and like, why do my kids want to be with me on Mother's Day? It's my day.
It's funny that you say that, Virginia. Me and my daughter had this discussion because I'm like, it's Mother's Day. I want to be with my kids. I want the children over. I want the grandkids to come by. And she was like, why? She says, Mother's Day, I should have a day to myself. I want to be a day kid free where I can just do whatever I want to do. And I'm like, what, you going to get rid of Haver? You want to send Haver to our fathers and not have her here with us? Are you crazy?
I'll let you take care of it the whole time.
I have a question about that. So that's tricky when your mother is still living, which is a blessing.
Yes.
You're a mother too. How does that work? Whose Mother's Day is it?
But that's what happens. That's why I end up in these situations, right? Because my mother is still living and I'm grateful that my mother is still living and I do want to celebrate her. And so my kids want to celebrate her. And so we just end up all being together. Right?
Yeah, you know what?
We're celebrating my mother on Saturday. As a matter of fact, my mother,
Yeah.
my sister, and I, and the fellows are doing stuff. We celebrating on Saturday. Sunday, Regina, I will have my wine. I will have a bubble bath. I'm going to try my new hair products. I ain't gonna have my husband got to work Sunday. I'm gonna be in the house by myself.
Right.
That's a good idea. Have
Yep.
That's a good idea, Q.
I took notes, Q.
That's a great idea. I love
So before we used to always have Mother's Day together. So my mom, my sisters, and then all the kids. But the last couple of years, we've been doing Saturday too. So on Saturday, going to church is a big thing for us. And so my sister is like you all. She like, I don't want to get up on Sunday to go to church and whatever. So for the past couple of years, we've been doing Saturday. So we'll get my mom and we'll all go to mass together on Saturday. And then we'll do something on Saturday instead of on Sunday. And then Sunday, it just be a free day. But I bring the kids. I don't care. I don't care if my kids come. I don't care if my grandkids come. I want to see them on Mother's Day.
Because you're old
I'm
mother.
gonna send my kids over there.
All right. And just send them
Right,
all.
Virginia.
Just send them all to see Mama J's house. That's all it is.
Okay, Mama J.
Mhm. Mama J. Mama J got the baby.
She
I
got
might have some
sweets,
dessert
she
for
got
them.
candy, cookies.
Right, I'll have some dessert for them, but I'm not cooking dinner. So they have to bring dinner with them, but they can come.
I'll make sure they eat.
Mhm. Yes.
That's funny.
Wow.
Wow. But tell me what your biggest joy is of raising your children. What's been the biggest joy?
My biggest
I
joy
think, oh, go ahead.
was seeing my daughter excel beyond my wildest dreams, let alone her own dreams. And at the pace and the rate and the way that she's doing things, like to be as young as she is, to have accomplished so many things, I know that I instilled good stuff in her to make her propel that way. And that's, I'm just being with pride all the time. And I'm always talking about Kiana this, Kiana that, Kiana. Yeah. So that's my greatest joy, is just seeing her flourish and blossom and happily married and, all that good stuff. Cause I didn't do it right the first time because that was with her daddy, but she's doing everything, I think, just wonderful. It just makes me feel good to say, I did that. That's a product of me. So.
That's nice.
I think my greatest joy is because it's like night and day. So with my daughter, seeing her just unapologetically be herself, like she doesn't care about what people think. She doesn't, she's very much like me in a lot of ways, a little more sensitive, but just, she's not afraid to watch cartoons. She's not afraid to just express her creativity through art. She's not afraid to not like all the things that everybody else likes. And I think that is like my greatest achievement with her, is raising a young girl who is not self-conscious and who just knows how to be herself, and she knows that she can come to me and ask me anything and talk to me about anything, and it's, you know, you'll get the real, you'll get the truth. And with my boys, my greatest joy with them is watching them beat the odds. So all these providers that constantly tell me what they can't do, what they won't do, this diagnosis, that diagnosis, this IEP, and this, they need this, they need that. Oh, they can't do this, they can't do that. And to go from nonverbal developmental delays, registering years behind what their true age is, and then to see them today just breaking down barriers. And my youngest was nonverbal, and now he's saying words and he's trying to piece things together, and he's so smart. It's nothing that they can't do. And it's my greatest joy is just being their mom and making sure that they're getting everything that they're entitled to service wise, so that they can be their best selves and you know, just defy what these quote unquote providers have to say about them without knowing them. They know them on paper. They don't come and see what their daily routine is, or what they like and what they don't like, and what they do and what they can't do. So like my greatest joy is just raising children who just will be themselves, but ultimately will be the greatest version of themselves.
Wow.
Nicely said, Courtney. Nicely said.
Yeah,
Nicely
very nice,
said.
Courtney.
Yes.
I'm in my kitchen, but I had to turn my camera
I'm
on for
saying,
that.
come on.
Salute.
Yes.
Yes,
Nicely.
absolutely, Courtney.
Yes.
Beautiful. And you are a young mother who is light years ahead, you know, of where many of us were when we were your age, in terms of some people didn't even realize they didn't realize what it meant to be the best version of themselves, much less wanting that for their children. That's outstanding.
That is
Thank you.
outstanding.
To me, that's outstanding.
Yes.
Thank you.
It is
Yes,
outstanding.
Courtney.
It is.
And the fact that you say that they defy the odds, and they must, and one of the reasons that they do that is what you put inside of them to make sure that they're defying the odds, and what you do as a mother, you know what I mean? To make sure that they're defying the odds. You know, I think that is amazing.
Yeah.
I agree, Courtney. Just the way that we were describing our mothers just sounds like how we could as well describe you, in terms of, you know, you are pouring into them to make sure that they are the best versions of themselves, because we understand what the world is like. You know, I know for me sometimes, you know, I'm sure there's some things that I want for my son, or direction I think that my son should take. But at the end of the day, you know, with the help of, you know, my good village girlfriends and all who have to tell me, especially Jeanette, like, you know, their path becomes their path. And so watching them really at the end of the day, while it may not be what you think it should be or whatever, I have to rest easy in knowing that I am raising a decent young man who is going to become the best version of himself.
Yeah.
And Marcy, I think that's what the hardest part of being a parent is, that you have in your mind, in your vision, the path that you think your child should take, or what you think is best for your child, and then your child veers from that path. And I think that's what's hard about being a parent. But what the joy is that they take their own path and they succeed in their own way. And they make me proud in the things they do. That I don't know, I can't think of the words, but you know, I'm proud of them in the path that they did decide. Like I'm not gonna say for instance, like I wouldn't decide certain roads that my children went down. I have wanted, you know, just a little different slight path. But even though this path they took, they became overachievers in that path, and they became great at the things they did in that path. And I'm so proud of them, like beyond measurable. And they might not sometimes realize it, because sometimes maybe I don't say it as much as like even to my mother, but I love my children to death, and I am very, very proud of them. I don't know how they didn't know it, because I do say it a lot, but anyway.
We know.
I
You
do
tell
say
us.
it a lot.
You did.
But the hard part is that you know, you envision when they're younger and they growing up a path that you think they should take, and they have minds and thoughts of their own, and your path is not their path. And so that's the hard part in being a parent.
Yeah. What are some of the other
Agreed.
challenges? You mentioned that being one, and my mother talked about keeping me safe as one of the challenges. I'm really thankful that she did. That's one thing that I am really blessed to have had parents that kept me safe. But what are some of the other challenges?
I think that was a challenge for my mother as well, Cara, especially when we went to college. Like her mother said, y'all gonna get caught up in the drugs or something gonna happen to you. You know,
Yeah.
because you hear the stories and there's some truths to that, some non-truths, but at the same time, I think also it's about letting the child go, because when you send them off to wherever, or even just around the corner, once they have turned the corner, that's when all that faith and those prayers have to, kick in double, triple time. That you pray that, they are safe from hurt, harm, or danger, things seen and unseen. And so for my mother, clearly it was that, my brother and I, who were away at school together, that we were, safe and that no harm was coming to us. And drugs for her was a big thing, or getting hold of some bad drugs and,
But even as older children, like you all have younger kids, and my kids are, like I said, are in their 30s. And like I said, I have 3 grandkids, and you still say that same prayer, Marcia, that you said that no harm come to them, seen or unseen, that, you pray that I pray that every day for my kids and my godkids, that, that they be safe. Unfortunately, even at 30 and 35, that, that's still a prayer that you still say over your children.
Yeah, and I think in this climate that we're in, to have to talk about systemic racism, to have to bring that forward to our children, when sometimes we may have, I'm not saying that we wanted to shield them from it, but I don't want them to have to experience maybe some of the things that I may have experienced, but but they do, you know what I mean? Like my son plays golf, and golf is a sport. It's I don't want to stigmatize it, but there's a lot of.
It's a sport where there are not a lot of people of color playing.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Marcy.
My son was a swimmer. Trust me.
Right. And so he goes to the golf course. He goes to the golf course by himself. Right. But that always concerns me. You know what I mean? Because Antonio is very big for his age. He's big for 14 years old. And I was like, so if a golf club is taken, are they going to target him? Are they going to, and so to have to always be conscious of that when he, is out somewhere or that type of thing. Or, even my daughter, so I think that's the tough part. So I think the safety, keeping them safe, it's probably a different type of safety than maybe our parents thought about, right? Because it's some underlying things that could happen that they may not put upon themselves. Right? Like they may not, go to college and, get high or whatever they do, they may not do that, but there may be some other things. So I think that's the tough part.
With boys, it is. Regina, do your son drive yet?
Not yet. He's only 14.
So when he drives, you're gonna have another whole experience of worrying and for his safety. And see, TJ drove and he had a car young, and Keith lived here. So Keith here was off. So it's him and Keith in the car, and then TJ's girlfriend. And I always worried about them. Because, when there was more than one black kid in the car, it's a problem, when they get pulled over. And it's sad, but, that's another thing you worry about too. And not only that, boys like to show off too when they drive, a little more than girls. They gotta speed a little. So it's a lot with issues with safety that I guess our parents probably had the same, but not to the same level.
Right, and I think times were different also, as far as safety, if I know for me it was more of like a trust issue. I don't think it was necessarily a safety issue. Like, I don't think that I ever put myself in harm's way, or that like my mom ever really felt like, I think Marcy said, like, when you turn the corner, is everything going to be all right? I think that there was some level of comfortability that as long as we did the right thing and made the right choices, we would be okay.
Right.
I think for me, some of the things you all said, I think I felt like that about, because I have a 26-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
But I know with my daughters, especially Lyric, I get concerned honestly about things like being a young girl of color, and things like self-esteem. And like Courtney talked about, making sure that the women in her life were able to provide her with examples of, not making bad choices about the relationships that she formed with males. At this point, I get nervous about, my daughter, she loves engineering, she loves science, she loves robotics, she loves medicine, and she's been put in situations with males, not just males of color, but white males who have tried to make her feel inferior about her talents. And so just really making sure that she understands that she's good enough. Like,
Right.
she can compete. And that, she's probably, if that's a field that she chooses, or probably any other field, because we know about mediocrity. And although she will probably have to be 100 times better, that's okay, because she is. And so those are the kinds of things that I worry about, because it's, it permeates our society now. And so, how they talk about that self-fulfilling prophecy, the more we see it, we start to believe it. And so, I try to instill in them, I think like Courtney was saying, like she has 3 kids, but they're all different. And so I think that was a challenge for me, just they're all different. They have their own talents, they have their own challenges, but they have their own, there's something beautiful about all of them. And I know my husband and I, we argue a lot, because I always tell him everything is not for everybody. So what's for Lyric is for Lyric, what's for Sanaya is for Sanaya, what's for Jordan is for Jordan. And it may not be the same. It could be the same, but not at the same time. And so we really, have to, when we think about our kids, we have to think about what's for them is for them. And we need to give them their own time and space as individuals.
I agree with what you're saying, because I have a daughter who wants to be a marine biologist. So you're not going to tell me it's a whole lot of us there, but we do live in a great place to explore that. And you just have to, like, water their gifts and help them grow, and just give them the tools that they need. And like, my daughter struggles with self-esteem as well. Looking at her peers, because these girls now, they didn't look like how I look. I look like a bum when I was like 14, 15. They have sew-ins, they have lashes, they have like, I mean, they look like they're going to the club and they're going to school, and my daughter looks like herself. And I'm just like, you have to realize that these girls are gonna look way older when they're in their 20s. They're gonna look way older and burned out and used up. That's not who you want to be. Because like, even with me, you look at all the girls who were kind of fast and hot back in high school and they look horrible now. So it's just like self-esteem is very important for like the girls. And I think the safety issues with me is like trafficking is the scariest thing to me. They could be out, group of girls, friends in the mall minding their business, and it's like the wrong place at the wrong time. They have so many like traps and just ways to just take
Right.
these girls, even boys, I mean more so
Mhm.
girls, but children, period, away from their families. And to me, for my daughter, that's like the scariest like
Yeah.
safety issue. Cause to me, she seems like she's so sheltered and it comes off as her being green to certain things. So I constantly have to remind her like surroundings. You need to pay attention. You need to, you know, be on your P's and Q's. Don't be distracted. Like she doesn't really go out in public that much now because of the pandemic, but she used to always hang with her friends, and that was like my greatest fear. And then you have to worry about the friends who secretly hate you. You hear about like a girl going to a party and never coming home, and she's supposed to be amongst friends. Like these are just all the things that I think about. And then on the other hand, with my boys, you worry about people in the world who don't understand. Like I hear on the
Yes.
news about
Mhm.
like all of these black men being gunned down and incarcerated and just mistreated because they might have special needs and it's undiagnosed. So the police respond and don't know their condition. So they're treating them as a belligerent person. And I have two boys who I don't know what they're going to be like when they get older. But that's a fear of mine too. Like, how do you keep them safe when they're not babies anymore? They have to go out and they have to be in the world. They have to be a part of society. And no matter what their condition or situation is, they're going to be adults at some point, whether they're like competent or not. So I constantly think of the safety issues. So I can totally relate to this topic because this is what keeps me up at night, just
That's
thinking about things.
that the special needs thing. Lisa, weren't you on the Holly Robinson Pete? We were on a
Yes.
Zoom with Holly Robinson Pete that someone
Oh
sponsored,
wow.
and she was talking about her son who has autism. And I
Mhm.
just I don't even know if this would work wherever people live, but I just thought it was really interesting how she said that when her son became a teenager and when he was about to start going out into the world, she took him to the local police station and walked him around and introduced him to everybody.
Yeah.
She said,
Oh,
"My
okay.
I
son."
thought that was a phenomenal
I thought that was
That is a great idea.
idea.
like,
Mhm.
this is my, and I felt like everybody should do this.
Everybody, that's what I thought.
Like we should all do this. She, she's
Right.
like, this is my son. You know, he has special needs. He has autism. He lives in this neighborhood. Sometimes he likes to talk to himself when he's walking. And I need you to know who he is because he's a member of this community. And I don't
Mm.
want any harm coming to him because you may not know who he is. So I'm introducing you to him. And I thought that was a great,
That's a great
That's a
idea.
great idea. I love
great
it.
idea.
I love that.
Yeah. I was like, that is incredible. So but yeah, this was a wonderful discussion, ladies. And
Yeah.
I hope that I just want you all to know that I know the best mothers in the world are my good girlfriends, my own mothers, my aunties, my godmother. I have to say a special shout out to Jeanette's mother-in-law, who is also, well, her daughter's grandmother, who is also a second mother to me, Mrs. Harris.
Yeah.
Hopefully she'll see this as well, but she's been a bonus mom to me through the years, and I love her, and wish her a happy Mother's Day too. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. You all, I wish each of you a happy Mother's Day. I hope you get what you want. I hope if you want to have a day to yourself, you get that. I hope if you want to have your kids with you, you get that. And I plan on seeing my mother on Mother's Day. We are still, even though we have been, we've all been vaccinated, we're still social distancing somewhat. So it'll be different, but we will definitely spend time together on Mother's Day. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll see you on Sunday, Mom, if I don't see you before then. But now we're going to turn this over to Courtney so she can share her phenomenal business with us. So Courtney, you take it away and tell us about your business.
Okay, thank you. My name is Courtney, and I am the owner and CEO of The Glow Up. And I'm on Instagram at The Glow Up by Courtney. And I make homemade, handmade cocoa soy wax candles, wax melts. I make Glow Mist, which is a car slash room freshener spray. I make hand sanitizers that smell amazing. They're moisturizing, but they're also 70% ethyl alcohol. So it's going to kill all the germs that we need to kill nowadays. And I also make premium candles, which come adorned. I always have like the healing crystals based on varying needs that you might be looking for. Organic flowers, rose petals, lavender buds. I use organic biodegradable glitter in my premium candles. And I'm about to start offering a carpet deodorizer as well, and everything that I make by hand in my kitchen for now. But I'm looking into a candle studio. That's definitely in the works as well. But everything is made here in my home by me. Sometimes my daughter assists me. And I have some items here to show you guys an example of what I make. So
wait a minute, tell us your
I-
Instagram again. Did you write it, Cara?
it's at the Glow Up, GLOWUP by Courtney, COURTNEY.
Yep,
The
I
Glow
see
Up by Courtney on Instagram.
Ooh, this
So
is nice.
just in time for summer, I make berry citronella candles. Now these keep the bugs away, but if you do not like traditional citronella, the way that it smells, this smells like fresh berries, but it also does the same job as regular citronella, and it has a wooden wick. Everything burns clean because I use coconut soy wax, which is no chemicals, no paraffins, burns nice and clean. So this is an example of one of my premium candles. So this is Venus Vibes. And as you can see, I have rose quartz, organic rose petals, and plenty of bling.
Wow.
And these just give you good vibes. Rose quartz promotes self-love and love in your relationship. So this is good for when you're taking a nice hot bubble bath. You might have a nice cold beverage and you're locking your kids out like I like to do. Because if I don't lock the bathroom door, they're in my bath order with me. I don't know about you ladies, but and my traditional candles, they look like this. And I have over 40 scents. So, I mean, if you may not like 1 scent, I guarantee you I have something that you're gonna like. I have bakery smells, I have natural smells, I have soft smells, I have smells that'll light your whole house up. It's just a matter of what, you know, your preference is. And my wax melts come in 2 different forms. I have the cubes. So if you have like the wax melt warmers that has the little bowl where it can contain the wax, you just have these, you break them apart. I make sure all my things look pretty and unique. So all my wax melts will have some sort of decoration to them. And then I have the tins. So if you just have like the candle warmer where it's a flat surface, this is self-contained. So you just sit this whole thing on your warmer and it'll do the same job as the cubes, but without all the mess. And I am starting to make manifestation candles. And it's just like I said before with the crystals. This one is money manifestation. So this is one that you burn when you want to bring both mental, spiritual, and physical wealth, whatever that is to you. You can set your intentions and light your candle and just watch it work. And this is my hand sanitizer, 70% alcohol, ethyl alcohol for antiseptic. They come in 3 scents right now: mango sorbet, cocoa mango, and vanilla pineapple margarita. They're all candle scents, glow mist scents, and these are my hand sanitizer scents. And the glow mist is the Karn room spray, and any candle that I make, a glow mist can be purchased in that same matching scent. And the last thing I have here is my carpet deodorizer, all natural ingredients. And right now I only have 2 scents in these: pink sands and Hawaiian butter, but you only need a little bit. Like, this is a nice size job. I'm just a couple shakes on your carpet, a few minutes, and then you vacuum it right up like your typical carpet deodorizer. Like I said, I use all organic, premium ingredients. You don't have to worry about any toxic ingredients or things that you don't want in your home around your children or your pets. And that is my brand.
So what are the price points? Like,
Okay, so my regular candles are 20 a piece. My premium candles are 30. I also do custom, like if you want a specific, any like candle that I offer, if you need a special label for a special occasion, if you want party favors, like maybe a miniature size, you know, you just shoot me a message, or I have inquiry forms on my website as well. We can make anything happen. Aunt Q can vouch because she has definitely hit me up for custom content.
I was going to say, I can tell y'all that everything, I'm blind. I am legally blind in one eye. So your other senses pick up. My sense of smell is really heightened. She says she's got 40 regular candles or whatever. I think I've tried all 40. I think there's one I didn't. But everything else, oh, I'm burning mine all day while I'm at work.
Yes.
Like they're with me.
Yes.
I'm absorbing it. I got the hand sanitizer in my purse, in my car, and I love it all. I love it all.
Oh, Courtney, I'm about to, how soon does it take for you to, do you have things on hand?
I did. Like I said, I'm local. I live in Ricestown, which is right above Owens Mills. So if you're local,
look, I'm about to be at your door.
I pull up. And I'm telling you, on Q, she doesn't live far from me. I pull up like, okay, as long as I'm not at work, let's go. Like if you're local, it's not a problem, especially if I know you. I don't do it more so for strangers because people are weird, but because I know you ladies now and I've met you all, it's not a problem.
I can't wait, Courtney.
Yes. And then this is like a sneak peek. So you ladies are getting a sneak peek because I don't show these to anybody. I've been like testing them for like my family and like my daughter and everything like that. But I'm working on body butters with shimmer. These are in the testing phase still, but stay tuned. And early next year, I'm looking on starting a subscription box as well. So I'm working with some marketing people as we speak to offer a subscription box for people who just want to gift to themselves every month.
Very nice.
Very good, Courtney.
So my website is theglowupbycourtney.com. It's the same as my Instagram, and it's .com. And my Instagram has my website in my bio as well. And like I said, I just want to make something that I love and provide it to my customers so that you all can love it too. Because I started making candles because I was spending all my money in Bath and Body Works and Yankee and anywhere else that I could get candles from, and they just weren't performing how I needed them to perform, or the ingredients were horrendous, or it was like I would have a scent in my mind and I couldn't find it anywhere. So then the Glow Up was born. And, you know, at the time I was going through a nasty divorce. And then like I said, I'm a single mom of 3. And I just wanted to do something where my children can see me work hard and have something of my own and know that, you know, they can do whatever they want to do, no matter the circumstance, if you put your mind to it. So I'm happy to offer a product that hundreds of people of people have given me reviews and positive feedback, constructive. I welcome any kind of feedback. I will post it. I'm transparent and I'm honest and I'm a hardworking lady. So I hope that you guys will give me a try and love whatever you decide to purchase. And I want to thank you ladies giving me the time to even come and join your good girlfriend circle tonight. It was really enlightening, and I really loved it here. I love my time here.
Thank you, Courtney. Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to order. What's the best way? So you order through the website? Is that how you order?
The website is the best way unless you want to pick up. I mean, and even if you order through the website,
you can drop mine off on the way to
your godmother's house.
Okay. Then
mine too.
Yeah, you can.
Go ahead, Ronnie. Just give her my number. She can shoot me a text then, and I can do it like that. Because if you do it through the website, then it'll charge you shipping.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Unless if you want it shipped, order through the website.
Okay, Ronnie,
Okay.
that number.
I surely will.
Because
I just love her stuff. Her hand sanitizer just smells so good. You don't have
Yeah.
that alcoholic smell. And I, even though it comes in a big bottle, I put mine in one I can stick in my purse. So
Yeah.
you can carry it with me.
Yeah,
I just
because
put it in
these
a
are
smaller
4-ounce
bottle.
bottles. They last so long. And the Glow Mist sprays, you literally spray it twice, and that's all you need for like a whole room. I spray it twice in my living room for dirty diapers, and it's good to go. So
Yeah.
2 sprays out of this bottle is gonna last you forever.
Do you have any more of the Mother's Day blooms left?
I sold out today.
Oh, I'll
Good.
have to show them during the after party.
Good
Yes,
for you.
you gotta show them. So the bloom was a jumbo. It was like the biggest candle that I've ever made, 64 ounces.
Wow.
And it was my first time attempting it. And I posted it on Sunday. I sold out today.
Wow.
It was bigger than the citronelle candle I have.
Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like it's 4 of these worth of wax.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So it's big, and it's over the top, and everybody just saw it and loved it.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
Well,
Nice.
thank you so much for coming. And we have an
Thank
after
you, Courtney.
party. So when we go off live.
Oh, she has it. That's it there. Yep.
I saw that. Yes, I saw that online. The
Wow, that is
bloom.
nice.
That's
So like this
pretty.
this is one regular one. So
Yep.
it's like 3 widthwise.
Yes.
But
So pretty too. I love
these
it.
That is
crystals
pretty.
and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge crystal person and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I
You
love
can already show something I didn't know about, so I'll be getting the wealth one this week.
Okay.
I
Just
know.
shoot me a text. You know, I'm right around the corner.
That was good.
But thank you, ladies, so much for letting me come on here and show you my passion. I appreciate it.
We love that.
I
That's
hope to
the other
see
thing
Thank
we
you.
love. We love when people, we always can tell when people are walking in their passion, working in their passion. So we love that. Thank you so much. That was really
Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. All right, so you guys are gonna
All
have
right.
an after party now. Is that my time to go? Because my kids have been calling me for like 20 minutes.
Thank
This
you,
was like
Courtney.
my getaway. I got to lock my door for an hour and some change. I loved it. Thank you. This might have been my Mother's Day gift.
Happy Mother's Day, Courtney.
Thank you. Same to you, ladies.
All right. Take
Thank
care.
you for having me. Have a great evening.
You also.
Thank
Bye bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Wow.
Great night,
Hey,
Tara.
I'm sorry. I wanted to see that candle again. That
Cute.
black.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
online. I saw
It's
that
on-
online.
it's on
I
our
was like,
website.
oh, I want that.
It's got
Yeah.
it's 4 different fragrances: peaches, strawberry, champagne, and cashmere. But look at the adornings inside and the
It's
crystals.
so pretty.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna burn it yet, but I think I'm gonna burn it Sunday while I'm here by myself. And go back to what our other old vendor, my Lorna products, Flourish,
Uh-huh.
do my
Uh-huh.
hair.
Nice. Nice, nice.
Self-care Sunday.
That's right.
That's nice. Well, this was really special, ladies.
This was
That
great.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I wish each of you a happy Mother's Day. You all are really phenomenal mothers. And I'm proud to know each and every one of you.
Oh,
Happy Mother's Day. Good
Happy
girl.
Mother's Day,
Happy
everybody.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day to all the mothers, all of our mothers. We love you all, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Love you.
Love you, Mom.
All right.
Love you, Mom.
Everyone have a blessed week. We hope we've been a blessing to someone, and we hope that everyone will have a blessed Sunday, celebrating in whatever way that they choose. Happy
Amen.
Mother's Day. Bye.
Bye.